Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cindy and I am Amazing Taste Store over on Instagram. My husband and I run a full-time e-commerce business. All of our income comes from e-commerce in one way or another. I started this series in a response to the question, how do I scale my online business? It's a question that I get a lot. And a question that I have had people tell me that it can't be done. You cannot scale your online business if you sell in one-off items. One-off items being items that you only have one of. When that item sells, you have to list a new item to replace it. So I have scaled my business numerous times over the years. Each time I tripled my sales within 3 months over the summer. It's just how it worked out when the need arose for me to scale my business. So summer is typically the hardest time to scale a business because sales slow in any retail situation over the summer. But I did it. I've done it numerous times. It can absolutely be done. Is it hard? Yes, it is 100% hard, but it can absolutely be done. In my opinion, though, when you decide to scale your business, you need a plan. You cannot just say, I'm going to list 1,000 more items without any thought to how or why you would do that. So in my first video, we went over where are you at today and what would it take to scale your business if you made 0 changes to the way that you are working today. So that gave you a number of listings that you would need to be putting up to reach the gross yearly income goals that you have for yourself. But maybe you were like, ooh, that's a little bit much. There are 3 levers that play into scaling your business: conversion rate, average sold price, and number of listings. So in this video, we're going to talk about conversion rate. I have gotten my conversion rate to where if I list 100 items on eBay this month, I know that 90 items will sell. It might be 45 new listings and 45 listings that I had from before that were listed last month, but in total, at least 90 items will sell. We've worked really hard to get that conversion rate up, and I do share more in depth about this in my coaching groups, but I'm going to give you what I feel like is the number one thing that you can do to increase that conversion rate. So if you are on eBay, it is the easiest way to see how to increase your conversion rate. On eBay, within your seller hub, under the performance tab, you have traffic metrics. Now you want to watch these traffic metrics because given eBay's not always great about updating them, so they're usually a little bit behind, and sometimes they're only showing you 2 or 3 weeks and comparing that to a prior month. But those numbers are the wellness check of your business. So when you go to the doctor, let's say, and you're sick, and you say, I have a sore throat, he doesn't just say, well, it's probably strep. Let's just give you some medicine. No, he does tests so that he can see what is actually going on within your body. That traffic metric within your seller hub are the tests that you can then see the results from to see the health of your business. Keeping those numbers in the green, incredibly important. Increasing your conversion rate, the answers to that are within that traffic hub. So the first thing that you see there is listing impressions. Listing impressions are just how many times does your item show up in a general search? So you list a blue shirt, how many times is that item showing up in searches for blue shirts? In order to increase that, you need to look at what you're selling. Are you selling popular items? If that number is going down, you need to look at what you're listing. People aren't searching for what you're listing. If you want to increase your conversion rate, you need to be listing more popular items. Seems pretty obvious, but the fact of the matter is, oftentimes things change. And so an item that was once popular is maybe not as popular anymore. You can go to sites like checkaflip.com and put in your item and see what the conversion rate of that specific item is today. Now, maybe you bought these items because somebody else said they sell really well for them. They have a great conversion rate for them. But what your traffic metrics are showing you is that they don't sell really great for you. So you have to look at your items and how can you find items that are going to convert faster? Are you listing items that people are searching for? The next two metrics there are basically the same. It's basically how many times when somebody searches for blue shirt and your shirt populates, do they actually click into your listing? So we want to keep that number up because we want to beat the competition. I want you to click on my shirt versus someone else's. If that number is going down, then we need to go in and look at our competition. I need to take some of my items, look at them within general search, and see what is my competition doing that I'm not doing. Are they running sales? Do they have free shipping? Do they offer returns? Whatever that is. What can I do differently that maybe my competition is doing that I'm not doing to entice that potential buyer to click on my item versus someone else's? And then that last one is your conversion rate. So this is somebody clicks on blue shirts, they go into your listing, and they actually click to buy. If that number is low, I want to increase that number. Again, I need to go back and I need to look at eBay solds. I want to go and look at eBay solds for blue shirts. I want to look at the most recent sold items, not the highest price. I'm looking for the most recent sold items. And I'm looking at my competition. They sold theirs and I didn't. Why? What are they offering that I'm not offering? What did their listings look like? What do my listings look like? What does their gallery picture look like versus what my gallery picture looks like? So it's a process of comparing your items to your competition. And I know you have one-off items. You cannot go through 4,000 items. So you're going to pick general items. Those items that you know you can find again, you will find again, you will list again. The items that you're selling the most of. If that is blue vases, then you want to go and look at blue vases. If that is Toshiba VCRs, then go and look at Toshiba VCRs. It doesn't have to be the specific model. It just needs to be the general search. So I'm going to pay attention to that information that is in front of me. Perhaps I'm going to go into solds and I'm going to start seeing the same seller over and over and over again. When you're in that eBay solds list, there's a little tab up to the right of that says customize. You can customize how eBay shows you sold listings on your PC. One of the little buttons in there is the seller name. So you can click that, and now when I'm scrolling through my blue vase sold search, the seller name is going to populate right there on the general search page. So if I start seeing the same seller over and over and over again, boy, they sell a lot of blue vases. Now I'm going to pay extra attention to them. I'm really going to focus in on what are they doing that I'm not doing? What are they offering that I'm not offering? And I'm going to compare their listings to mine. So because they have it figured out, and then I'm going to test. So not everything works for everyone. All advice is theory until tested. So I'm going to test it. And I'm not going to do my entire store, not going to put my entire store on free returns. I'm going to take a small section. And I'm going to take those items, and then at the end of the month, I'm going to compare. Did those items sell faster than my no return listings? What was the conversion rate on them? Not the sold price. We're only looking at conversion rate right now. So when I list blue vases tomorrow, I'm going to list half at free returns and half at my regular no return or paid returns or whatever I'm doing. And then I'm going to monitor the results of that to see if that helps my conversion rate. If that's not it, I'm going to go back to that sold search and I'm going to find that seller again, and I'm going to look for something else that I can test. Eventually, you're going to fall upon that one thing for you that does increase the conversion. It takes some testing. I said at the beginning, scaling your business isn't easy. It takes some work, it takes some time, it takes some research. There's no easy button to push that just gives you all of this information. You're going to actually have to sit down with the pen and the paper and figure it out. But all of that information is right there on eBay waiting for you to just go and look at it. So that is my top advice for increasing your conversion rate. My next video will be about average sold price and increasing your average sold price. The second lever that we can move to scale our business and meet those end year goals that we have for ourselves. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments for me, please leave them in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification if you want to be notified when the next video goes up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you all scale your businesses and meet your goals.